test today, boys. We're gonna try some stupid stuff. Alright. Camera's centered there. That looks pretty good. You say you can't deadlift, only got one arm. But then I thought, why not do one arm deadlifts? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use my Titan power bar because it's got knurling in the middle. And I busted out my deadlift jack. I only got one arm. Suppose we should warm up first. We got Rustin, Jay, what's up? You know what, I'm going to do one arm deadlifts. How was my day? It was busy. I'm dragging ass, man. My fellow lifting brother, I can squat 225. How can I increase? So your max squat is 225? Usually if you're trying to get your 1 rep max up, I always tell people to push the rep ranges and make sure they're rotating their percentages. So, you know, if you hit 225 for one, that might look like, 180 for a set to failure, or even 135 for like giant sets. I always try to push the rep ranges. Linear progression, the problem with trying to always push that max number is linear progression. You'll run into a plateau. You can't, cause your body can't adapt to putting more weight on. You can't put enough stress on it to increase. So you kind of wind up getting stuck at a certain weight. 225 for 8, so that should be good for, I'm going to say 325. Let's see what my lifting mathematical formula here. This is usually pretty within 5 pounds. The bigger the set, the less accurate it is. So 8 reps. Let's see, 225 for 8. No, it's saying if you do 225 for 8, that puts you at about 280. But I don't know. I wouldn't get hung up on the numbers too much. For me, it's like I don't really care what anybody can squat, bench, or deadlift as long as you're making progress. It really doesn't matter. Finally have a use for this deadlift jack. Alright. We got JN USMC Semper Fi, hell yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna squat today. I'm gonna try some one arm deadlifts. The 400-pound squat at 15, good. Well, I don't know too many 15-year-olds that can squat 400 pounds. I guess I would say, what's your weight? It's Steven, Semper Fi, brother. How am I feeling? I'm feeling like crap, man. I had a really long day, and it's getting hot in the desert. We had a thing at work where when they finish the project, or when they put the last piece of steel in, they have what's called a topping off party, and everybody, they have like a barbecue, and all the bigwigs give speeches, and we all have to sit there and listen to them and act like we're amazed. So 400-pound squat at 15, you're 320 pounds and you're 6'1". You get held back, like, I would say 400 pounds for a 320-pound man is mediocre at best. But if you're actually 15 years old, I guess that's pretty good. Is my arm okay? Yeah, it's all right. I'm doing my physical therapy. Yeah, Rustin, I thought I would just have some fun and just... Did they break a bottle of champagne on the building? No. What they do is they have the last piece of steel is flown up with a crane, and it's got an American flag and a Christmas tree on it. And the Christmas tree signifies that no iron workers got killed, and I don't know where that tradition came from. So 135 should be pretty easy. I would think the limiting factor is going to be my grip. Oop, question balance. Alright, 135, no big deal. See how much strength I've lost. Alright. Oh, I love the questions. Remember the moment you got injured? It was bad. I'm going to go ahead and say when the muscle gets detached from the bone, it's probably not a good thing. Something bad happened on Christmas, probably. Yeah, I don't know. Jet Hanky, we have the same name and the same spelling. Small world. Eddie Siciliano, 235. We got Rook Shunda. What's up? My max bench is unfortunately 225, but I think I have some time as I'm only 5'10", 12 years old. Well, I mean, I don't know. When I was 12 years old, I wasn't lifting weights, and for some reason, I don't know if I believe you, but whatever, I guess. Like, you're like, is this okay? I'm fucking 8 years old and I can bench 300 pounds. I'm like, no, you should kill yourself. It's horrible. I wouldn't be able to look in the mirror. Hurt the arm cranking the hog. No, I was actually exploring my nether region. You are a robot or what? I break my hand. Yeah. Jay says you're not benching 225 at 12. I'm not going to call anyone a liar. I mean, people say stupid shit in the comments. I was playing basketball. Somebody jumped me and hand twisted and my bone break. That sucks. Go to my middle school page. They have it on there. Okay, cool, dude. UPNP. I'm not sure what that is. What did you do to your arm? My bicep came off of the ulnar, or the radius. So they have it reattached, sir. Yeah. When I bench on the platform, when I compete, I have a pretty pronounced bend, or arch. What's up, babe? My wife's in the chat. Alex says he feels bad for me. Nah, I don't feel bad for me, man. I'll be alright. Are you in your garage? No, I don't know whose garage this is. I was walking down the street and it was open, so I just wandered in. Set up my camera and just went to work. It's dangerous to have your muscles uneven like that. Honest question. No, I don't think so. I mean, I imagine over a significant period of time it would. It's just a Punisher tank's cool. I've worn this 3 days in a row. It's starting to get a little ripe. Is the what does it say? Is the arch that bad? No, I don't think so. I think benching with an arch is safer. It's better for your shoulders, and if you're competing at powerlifting, it gives you a little bit of a strength advantage. Well, I mean, some guys can really put themselves in a decline position. Do you bounce the bar off your chest or just touch it? I just touch. I mean, you can see my videos. You can go to watch it if you want. Cool shirt, nice flag. Sorry about your injury. It's all good, Big D. Did notice the tank yesterday, but yeah. I just, you know what? It's I don't. I couldn't be bothered to do my laundry. So how many times has somebody asked me about my arm in the last 2 minutes? I think 10 times in 2 minutes I've had to answer that question. How do you deal with fatigue? Sleep? I don't know. Do it anyways. Alright, 225. See how the grip holds up. I've never tried to max out one arm pull or deadlift, so this will be interesting to see what happens. Better. Ow! My hands have gotten tender over the last few weeks. If someone keeps spreading rumors about some people convert to his religion without evidence, he doesn't make his religion look cool, actually. What? I'm gonna rip the other one doing that. Oh, am I, Lasso? Who is your favorite Punisher? Not Kirby. Frank Miller had a pretty good one. Yeah, I'm gonna go Frank. No, Frank Miller did Daredevil. Who was my favorite Punisher? I have to think about that. What's up, Mikey? You ever watch Anatoly videos? I see him here and there. John 3:16 states, "For God so loved the world." Okay, let's see. Oh, you're talking about the best Punisher on TV. Yeah, I would go with John Berthno. I thought you meant like which comic book adaptation. Tom Jane was mine. Yeah, he was okay, but he just didn't look like Punisher to me. I liked the movie. It was, especially the fight with the Russian. That was pretty good. What's up? We got Barrett Spady. What's up? I'm talking about some people who spread rumors for views and propaganda. You're gonna have to be more specific, Mike. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Jordan, I really didn't need you to tell me that, but I appreciate it. I'm gay, can I be here? I don't really give a shit what you do, Atomic. And nobody cares either, by the way. Sling Bungee, what's going on? How many reps can you do? All of them. This man made the right vote for sure. The Russian guy actually got stabbed with a real knife. Oh, for real? I do fitness. Want to come someday? I'm good, dude. I appreciate it, though. I don't give a fuck what you do with your genitals, atomic lumen. I'm assuming that I thought it would be more farm animals, but if it's other dudes, that's cool. You think you do 2 plates with one hand? I just did it. American flag is all you need to know. Yeah, right? I do have a Marine Corps flag. It's outside flying. Okay, Dragon, why don't you read my comments? Because they're fucking annoying. I'm obviously lifting weights. What state you live in? I'm in Vegas. What is it? Semtex? Thank you. I appreciate that. Realistically, how many genders would you say there are? 2. Not. Oh, I have a comment, but I'm not going to say it. 2 pierced ears cooler than 1. Yeah. And I think about 4 piercings aside is probably good. Let's see. Well, for me, those who try to bother others about religion in non-religious channels annoying me. I mean, I can tell. Yeah. Well, no, we get. So usually when people pop on and they quote the Bible or whatever, I usually think they're bots. You know, I don't know if they're real people. What split you do? I don't really do a split. I'm a power lifter, so I train around the big 3 lifts. If you can do 25, I'll donate 250. 25 what? Any leg workouts? Never. I hold the record for my weight class for the squat, so obviously I don't train legs. Lifting without music is barbaric. Well, how would I talk to you? How would I pontificate with you philosophers if I had music playing? I don't mind trolls, Rustin. I just like I want them to be funny or clever. These guys suck. Did your left get jealous of the right? My max squat, no, I did, in the gym I did 685. In competition I only got 620. I went for a 700-pound squat and I almost had it too. But I came out of the groove and I stepped forward, so it automatically doesn't count. But I had the strength to get it. If you can do 25 push-ups, I'll donate 250. All right. What is my max bench? Well, before I hurt my arm, it was right about 410. I've only been live for 24 minutes, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not feeling it tonight. I wanted to try one arm pull-ups. So 225, I got that. I think I could probably put 25s on there. The weight's not the problem, it's the grip. It's how much can I hold with one hand. Hey, this will be a PR. Yeah, give me. Yeah, I'm gonna do a no arm push up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Jesus. No, he was the first bodybuilder. You ever see like you ever go to like a Catholic church and see him on the cross? He's always got like an 8-pack. How's the injury? Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's coming along. I got about 3 more weeks in this thing. I injured my arm deadlifting. Was working on my opener at 635 on the bar, and I almost had it locked out too. But, I mean, honestly, that wasn't even my opener. So I was working to my opener. I probably would have went for like a 640 or 651, but my bicep popped right off of the bone. Got my beverage over here on the work end. What was the severity of my injury? Complete detachment. I met the Hulk once. Yeah, I'm pretty strong for my weight class. Recovery's going good. I'm ahead of schedule, so that's good. I'm just farting around. You compete in Masters. I cross-enter. I compete in Open and Masters. All right. Let me see if I can do 275. All right, hold it. Give me a second. I didn't do one thing real quick. Ruptured tendon, no, completely tore right off the bone. For real though, I broke my arm a few years ago and got permanent nerve damage. Yeah, that sucks, man, when that happens. Arm breaks are tricky because, well, anytime you break a bone, you run the risk of like tearing arteries, ripping nerves. Like it's trauma. I mean, you're breaking a bone, and if you have weight on it, it's just ripping right through your muscles. It can be really bad. Breaks are nasty, or they can be. Could you put my laundry in the dryer? Sure, babe. I dislocated my shoulder before. Ooh, those are... I hate to see that. Yeah, when people dislocate their shoulders, a lot of times it'll heal up naturally, but if it's something that continues to bother you, then there's usually something that got detached. Like usually one of the little, if you look at the anatomy of the shoulder, there's a lot of little tiny muscles around that labrum that keep the stability. And it's a really intricate joint. Yeah, laundry reps. They relocated my shoulder, but the cartilage tore. See, if all you did was tore cartilage, and they repaired that, that's good. You got lucky. Glute spread. That'll cost you money, Enzo. I got my arm throw. I put my arm through a window. I didn't have much feeling in my right arm. Oh, did you cut it real with the glass? So now I don't got any serious injury. Yeah, you don't need injury. Doesn't have to be part of the sport. I feel like I'd make a good arm wrestler. Crazy story. It wasn't until after Christmas when I got surgery. Didn't even have painkillers. I didn't. They gave me painkillers, but I didn't take them for very long. All right, let's see if I can do this. I struggled with 225. It's not like I could use straps. Oh, shit. Come on. I need a thinner bar. This bar's too thick. Come on, we can do this. No, 275 is too much. We'll wrap out 225. So, my starting weight is 225. That's what I gotta go from. I'll let it rest for a minute. I don't have to worry about eggs. We got chickens. I'm not gonna wear straps. How do you? What would one strap do, anyways? I figure 8 straps, so I'm trying to figure out how that would work. My pops punched the window and it was all the way to the elbow bone. Ouch. Damn. Mike, you notice I'm wearing the same shirt I wore 3 workouts in a row. The United States is fantastic. Americans are very intelligent. I'm Brazilian. I think Americans are stupid. Yeah, we're a bunch of morons. I mean, if you look at like what's going on in our country with that kid that stabbed that other kid at that high school, and they let him out of jail with they reduced his bail, and they turned it into like a race thing, because the guy who stabbed, it was the black guy that stabbed a white guy, and like this dude stabbed him, murdered him at a high school game, and the left, the ideologically possessed leftists in this country were basically saying that it was. I don't know. I can't even. Like, it makes my head hurt to think of how stupid Americans have become. But I love this country. Let's go back to 225 here. That's hard, man. It's hard to hold that bar. It's a 30 millimeter. It's real thick. It's my squat bar. Dan Zepping. Hey, man, we talked a bit on Grindr, but you disappeared. Oh, I was talking to your dad, dude. He said I would have been your father, but the dog beat me over the fence. I don't know what that means. Just by how you speak about the black guy, I can tell you have 100% never spoke about a white guy killing a black guy. That is like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard, Rajni. Like, anybody who stabs anybody should not be let out of... For being asked to move out of your tent should not be allowed in public. They should be thrown away. They should be removed from society and kept from harming themselves or other people, regardless of the skin color. You don't fucking just get to stab people you disagree with. And the fact that you would defend it tells me you're on the right side of history. Yeah, we'll see how that fucking opinion holds up in 10 years. Fucking idiot. You know what, guys? It's 36 minutes in. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm not feeling this one today. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get offline. I appreciate it though. I'm gonna get my head right, and we'll come back and we'll do a real workout, and hopefully the chat will be better. I don't know. I'm usually like I usually like jousting with you guys, but the comments are stupid, and I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it today. So, peace out.